will show you, if you touch on setup on the right, and then up at the top there's a diagnose tab. In here, if there is a problem, you've got a row not planting, if it says can detect the SRM on this row, can't detect mode 1 unresponsive, any type of issue, if you touch setup and then diagnose and look in here, you don't need to be an expert on trying to troubleshoot the system, but if I tap any blank area for legend, basically green, this line green, means a device is detected and it's functioning correctly. Yellow, a device or something with it is not functioning correctly. Red means it's not working or we don't see it. Okay, so if I tap to close that, these 4 rows are white because something's detected but not set up. Once everything's set up, okay, row flow is red. So if I touch on row flow here, I can see I've got some voltage issues there, right? I don't expect any of you except for him and me to be able to go from this page and try to figure out what the problem is. What I would ask of you is, I got a low voltage warning. Please go set up, diagnose, see what's red, and if you touch on what's red, it'll give you an idea. And then pick up the phone and say, I got a low voltage warning on the diagnose page under row flow diagnostics. Under power input, all the voltages are 0. So for instance, if we back up to this first page, if we had row 5 was red, and seed data was red, and we touched there, and then we saw this whole line across here was red. So there's 2 ways that that situation can happen. The symptom would be, I got a row fail on row 5 on my 2020, it said not planting. I called Aaron and said, yeah, row 5 on my planter is not planting. What do you think I should do? Well, there's many different directions to go with that. One would be, well, let's go back and open the hopper and see if it's got seed in it. Let's pull the seed tube and switch a sensor with the next row. Let's dig and see if we can find seed. But if you say I got a row fail on row 5 and said it wasn't planting, I hit the clutch and stop, set up, diagnose. Now 5 is red and seed data is red, and then row 5 across here is red and everything's blank. The phone call, row 5 said I'm not planting, and on the diagnose page, 5 and seed data was red, and on seed data level 2 diagnostic diagram, the line across there, row 5, is just solid red. Oh, okay, we don't detect the seed sensor on row 5. How about get out, walk back, check the plug. Let's unplug it, see if the pins look good, plug it back in, and then we'll go up back to the cab, reset modules, and see if we detect it. Well, I walk back there, I unplug it, and I look at the harness, and the parallel line pinch the harness. I know exactly what that is. So it's going to make the troubleshooting call easier and shorter if you can at least get to this diagnose page and give some indication of what's red or what's yellow. So I don't expect you to be able to diagnose any of these systems, but if you can at least get to this page and tell us what's going on, we'll direct you to get to some different things. Because on the seed data, I mean, it's pretty interesting. We can see what style of seed sensor is it, what's the actual population on the row, what's the simulation, seed release index, what's the seed count, is the master plant switch on or off, what is the accelerometer and the SRM on that row read, or in the PDM reading, so GPS speed, the lift state, we can see a lot of those different things. If I touch on smart connector, here we can see is everything detected or not. And if I touch on load cell, here we can see cal factor, reference value, status, what's the actual reading. We can see a lot of these different things. So there's a lot of things that we can do to help troubleshoot. You don't need to know it, but if you get back to this page, it's very helpful.